Alright, so I'm just gonna assume this is a good angle. We made it to Worcester. Occasionally it takes about an hour and a half, but this one felt like it went by about 20 minutes. The air feels like fall. It does kind of feel like it's transitioning into fall, and I suppose that's because it technically is. I don't know if people from other places or in warmer climates experience the same thing, but to me, the transition from a blooming summer into autumn is always a really bittersweet one. For me, it's very beautiful. It feels nice. Fall is my favorite season, but I guess in a lot of ways it is very sad. Plants die, grass yellows under the snow, and all the leaves fall down off the trees. Same thing used to happen in my mind, and I would get very, very depressed in the winter. January and February being two of the hardest months of my life. Now I don't really experience that. Things are significantly better in the winter for me. I just don't really care anymore. It's interesting the patterns we build around us, and these things that are actually really arbitrary become these kind of psychological truths. I feel that for a long time that I got very depressed in the winter, and even if nothing bad happened, I just became depressed during the winter. But then I remember there was one season where I was looking around at this blizzard, all these dead trees, snow, slush in my boots, water seeping through the holes in my shoes. And I just realized in my head I wasn't really depressed. I wasn't really sad, even though it was winter. And even though it was very mundane, it was very profound to me. The pattern didn't actually fulfill itself. I just forgot to fulfill the pattern, Now I find myself depressed through more realistic means, recognizing my actual triggers. Things that go wrong, and batting them in realistic ways instead of putting myself up against things like seasons and these existential things, physical, spiritual, and mental, that I literally cannot face off against. You cannot stop the snow. You cannot stop waves at the beach, but you can do things like clean your room, take a shower. I feel good.